What is going on? We are here at Breakaway, Michigan today with Rezz.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Just chilling.
It's nice to meet you. How about you? I don't know if you can tell by my posture right now. I'm pretty chill right now as well.
Amazing.
Yeah. You're sitting the same manner, kind of. We're just hanging.
Minding our business.
Literally minding our business.
Yeah.
From everything else going around. By the way, I know you stepped outside earlier. They can't see this, but we are in an ice hockey rink right now. Feels low-key good in this room, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like extra AC.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Low-key extra AC, dude. Yo, so how does it feel to be here today in Michigan? We were talking earlier. I was telling you about the crowd, but have you ever been to Michigan? You're at Breakaway, Michigan right now.
I've definitely been here, I think. I can't quite put my finger on what exact show or festival I did, but I think I've definitely been here before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy to be here for sure. The travel was pretty chill, and I really can't complain about anything if that happened.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, which that is always bound to not go well, especially in your line of work. I mean, I travel for this work too, but not nearly as much as you. So if it goes smooth, that's what's up, for real.
Yeah.
Dude, let's talk about you for a second. So, we're gonna talk about you for a second. So, you almost have the nickname for this, right? It's Rezz Rocks, right? Mm-hmm. So that's like an iconic venue that you headline a show there. How has that felt to play such an iconic venue like that for you? And, curate your own vibe.
It definitely is one of those things that never gets old, and I feel like as the years go on doing it, it feels insane because I feel like Rezz Rocks is has become and evolved into such a big part of Red Rocks, what I mean? Dude. They put my picture all on the on the inside and everything like that. It's really crazy what it's evolved into, especially because of the consistency. It's been every year for 7 years now, so it's insane. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's epic. It's definitely one of my yearly big highlights that I look forward to every year that I put everything into.
Yeah, dude, I feel like the demographic of that city too is so your genre of music as well. People in Colorado, but they love it. I feel like they're really about it there. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, and a lot of fans travel too. I think 60%.
Oh yeah, no facts.
I think it's 60% people travel to go to go there, which is insane.
I didn't know that stat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, something like that. It's really insane. So my fans travel a lot to get to there. Yeah.
Shout out to the fans traveling, by the way. That's love.
It's amazing.
That's fire. Wow, that's an interesting stat. I never knew about that. Mm-hmm. Yo, so how did you incorporate your whole concept around your show with the portal and your visuals? I just feel like you have such a unique vibe with that. What was your vision with that? I feel like
as early as my career started, there's always been portals implied in my visuals in one way or another, whether it be the hypnotic spiral, or there's been always a lot of circular imagery within my visuals since the very beginning. But then a couple years ago I came up with the concept of what about a gigantic circle screen and then branded as a portal, and getting the content inside of it to be branded very heavily being suitable for a portal, whatever you would imagine would be a portal, at least a Rezz version of a portal, right? So it's not a happy portal, it's a creepy one, a hypnotic one that's kind of just eerie and so that idea kind of was always kind of existing, but over the last couple of years I was really starting to think about it more, and then I just went in on it, and the first one was March 1st of this year. Yeah. And then I did one in Europe, and then the third one's coming up in Tacoma at the Tacoma Dome. And it's honestly, I can't even really tell you how obsessed I am with that. It's by far, I've never felt more proud of anything in my whole life.
Oh, nice.
Not even comparable. Yeah, I think amazing. The concept and the execution mixed in with the music and everything about it is the epitome of, I feel why I was born, literally.
Wow.
Yeah,
Destiny,
I'm serious.
Dude,
I feel
Destiny.
I was made for that, to do that.
That's what's up. So it's literally...
It's everything. It's everything I've ever been inspired by, ever put into one spot.
So I haven't seen it yet in person. I've seen videos, obviously, and I definitely am trying to check out what you're about with that one of these days.
I would love that. Yeah, it's one of those things that I feel fans would agree that seeing it in person is so different than seeing it in videos. It's I think the magnitude of the screen can't be conceptualized in videos or pictures. It's like you see it in real life and it actually feels like the most gigantic thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
Really?
Yeah, it's so massive for some reason.
How much bigger is it than you?
I mean, well, it's 60 feet, the circle. So, yeah, I'm
trying to use reference now in this room.
I'm 5'7", so I don't know how many of me that is, but it's a lot. And it's just really tall, and I think the fact that it's a circle as well, it just kind of creates this weird unusualness to it that kind of makes it stand out a lot. And more than anything, it's the content within it.
Yeah.
The content within it that I hire a bunch of people to make is what makes it so interesting, for sure. Yeah.
Facts, dude. So, you said that it's like one of the more proud things, or the most proud thing that you're doing right now, right? Like, I want to also emphasize a few other dope things that you have coming up. You are actually about to play a show here in the U.S. that is going to be the biggest show that a female DJ has ever done in North America. Did you know about this?
Yeah, like for my Portal show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the biggest ever that any female DJ's ever done. And I just want to give my respect and say, that's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like honestly insane. Like, I don't even have words.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't even have words. It's just like, it's unfathomable and it's exciting because I feel like it's just the beginning of Portal. Seriously. Like, I feel like I plan to do Portal for years. Like, this isn't just something that's going to happen for like a year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already locking in locations. Like, I'm planning for 2026. I'm planning for 2027.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go and bring it everywhere around the world. Like, everywhere around the world.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
What's like the effort that goes into traveling with something like that, or like shipping it places?
Well, thankfully, I don't have to deal with that, right? So I don't have to think about that. That's not on my. That's what like people I work with, like my production team, is the people who do that. However, they're doing this stuff all the time, so it's. I'm sure it's nothing for them. Because the Portal is massive, but there's many production shows that are more massive even, or in scale than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like 60 feet for a circle is massive, but there's lots of artists that have also done massive screens, you know what I mean? Like Excision's like shows that he does at his festivals, that's a massive screen. Anima is a massive screen. There's a lot of massive screens out there, you know what I mean? So it's just the same as any other massive production that all these other people, pop stars, like everyone's got, like, all the crazy production. It's kind of goes across the board with the process of shipping it and figuring out, where to resource the items and stuff. That's definitely stuff I thankfully don't have to do and think about, because I think if I thought about it, I'd get stressed out.
Yeah. I just feel like for fans though too, like, they show up and it just happened, it's like there for them. So, that's just kind of how that goes. To put it into perspective for you guys, it's a battle, and it's what's up, and it's impressive. Dude, so where did the name Rezz come from?
Well, my last name's Rezzazadeh, and at first I was like making a name on SoundCloud, and I wrote R-E-Z, but that name was taken, and I was like, oh, R-E-Z-Z, sure. And I was like, yeah, that was it. Yeah, basically.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy because I really didn't put much thought into it. Like, obviously my last name is Rezzazadeh, but I think like, it's crazy because Rezz was not even a nickname. Like, nobody even called me Rezz or like anything. Like, it wasn't like a nickname or anything. I just randomly was like, this works, and I like it. And actually now I like it even more. As the years have gone on, I was like, I like that name. Like, it's kind of cool. It's like simple. It's like to the point. Like, I like how like Zed's name, like it's 4 letters. It's just like Zed. Like, and it's like, I love mine too. It's the same thing. It's like Rezz. It's just like straight to the point.
Yeah, it looks clean. It looks clean.
It's straight to the point. I like how there's 2 Z's. Like, it just like, I don't know, it feels like it works. And at the time, I didn't put too much thought into it. I was just like, this works.
Dude, that is insane that you were forced to choose a name on SoundCloud, and now it's gotten to the point that it has.
Yeah, I know,
and
it's
this
crazy.
is like who you are now.
It's so wild, yeah. I wonder what everybody else's stories are with that, but yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy crafted.
That's a crazy story though, dude. That's literally an insane story, like, about your artist name. Like, you were like, oh yeah, my friends called me Rezz when I was a kid or whatever. Like, you were forced hand from SoundCloud. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's literally wild.
Yeah, basically.
So where did you come up with the idea behind, now I don't want to say this wrong, but are the glasses or goggles, are they considered? Like, where, like,
either way, yeah.
Either way. Do you call them goggles or glasses?
I flip between the two all the time, too.
No way.
Yeah, I do. I call them goggles, glasses. Yeah, I flip between them all the time.
What are we calling them right now? Right now, what's the vibe?
We'll say Hypno goggles.
Hypno goggles.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did that come from? Like, where was that idea?
Well, basically, when I was before I started making music,
Yeah.
just like a lot of all these attendees in this festival crowd, for example, I was going to a bunch of festivals myself, and I felt like I was feeling really influenced and inspired by the sounds of the music that I was playing. I felt like it was very hypnotic sounding, especially people like deadmau5. Like when I was there, I felt like almost like entranced by his music. It felt very hypnotizing to me. And so the concept and the feeling of hypnosis through music felt very kind of inspiring to me. And
Sure.
and then also that's kind of what made me realize the kind of music that I wanted to make. Was I was like, I want to make music that makes people feel like I felt watching someone like deadmau5. Obviously our music sounds totally different, and I've executed my music in a completely different way, but ultimately the feeling that his music made me feel is what I want other people to feel, but in my own way in the crowd. So anyways, that being said, wrapping up to the glasses, is that I wanted the glasses to symbolize, I wanted the goggles to symbolize the fact that I am this kind of hypnotic girl on stage, playing hypnotic music, having hypnotic visuals, and having it all kind of wrap up and be this cohesive thing where it's kind of like, yeah, like that's the brand. And right away I knew that. Like right away I knew as soon as I started that I wanted to do that. And
it's a whole vibe, dude.
And so then, and I'm so grateful that it's one of those things that also with time I've become more in love with them. Like,
nice.
You know, sometimes you come up with an idea where you look back on like old fashion you used to wear and you're like cringe, right? I look on the glasses now and I just like love them more now than I ever did. At first were you
a little hesitant with them, or like?
Well, I always thought they were cool, but I remember the first time I ever wore them, I actually wasn't certain that I was going to wear them every time. I remember I wore them once and I was like, that was like really cool and great. But then I remember I had like another show coming up the next weekend. I was like, am I gonna wear them again? And then I was like, wait, what am I talking about? Like, yes, of course I'm gonna wear them again. But like, I definitely had a moment where I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to like stick to it and like make it a thing until I realized, oh, it's no option. I have to do it. Like, it's gonna be something that I'm gonna wear all the time.
Yeah. No, I mean, good call. It's really dope. I actually have a fan question here regarding the goggles. Are you ready for this? Do you have one pair of the goggles, or do you keep multiple?
I have so many. Like, you'd think I would only have one.
I knew it.
I'm like the most overly prepared person you could ever. I have like 9 USBs. I have like duplicates of every single thing you could possibly own, like 6 laptops. Because when it comes to work and like when it comes to like the answer is yes.
Yeah, she's got multiple.
I have many of them, and I carry 2 with me when I travel because they actually are pretty finicky. Like, they break actually pretty easily. Like, I have to fix them myself all the time. Like, the arm will like break off and stuff. It's like crazy.
Yeah, you need multiple of those.
I'm actually getting a new pair made, which is hilarious that I didn't do this sooner. But I'm getting a new pair made as we speak, where like all of the materials are going to be like a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And it's like so funny that like 10 years into consistently wearing them, I'm like doing this now after like my 3D printed glasses like constantly breaking and having to like use my little screws and screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, I'm getting a new pair made right now, and they're going to be hopefully a lot more durable and like not breaking. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna use more solid materials.
They're called goggles, and she's got multiple pairs.
Yes.
All right. To answer your questions there. Yeah, I had people asking me that earlier. I was like, dude, I'm going to ask her because honestly, I'm curious too about that.
Yeah, I've been asked that a couple times, but that's a good question for sure.
Yeah. You also mentioned Anima earlier, right? And you guys recently collaborated on the song. How did that come about?
So, actually really crazy. I was at Tomorrowland because I was playing there with deadmau5 actually, literally. And then I was there and I was backstage and then I saw Anima, so we were talking for a little bit and exchange numbers and stuff like that. And then basically when we were there, he was like, oh yeah, I'm like working on this album, like we should like try and do something, whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure, whatever. And then I actually ended up seeing him perform at the Sphere. And then I actually got super inspired. Like, I was like, I know exactly what a song by me and him would sound like. Like, I just like literally could hear it in my head, and I went and made one like right away.
From going to the Sphere show.
And then I sent it to him, and then he was down, and then we just finished it.
That's what's up. I'm actually low-key jealous because I never got a chance to make it to the Sphere.
You'll go. There's plenty more.
Yeah, there's gonna be plenty. You gonna play?
I definitely will at some point, but yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up to that for sure. So, dude, you did a VR concert, right? Once. So I wanted to ask you like your opinion on like technology and music and the direction it's gonna go with dance music, especially with like AI right now and everything going on. Like, do you have like any input on that? Like, what do you think that's gonna happen?
I mean, hopefully the only thing that happens is that people use stuff like that as a tool.
Yeah.
As opposed to actually using it to like generate everything.
Yeah,
Do you know
for
what
sure,
I mean?
for
like,
sure.
I think, I mean, that could be that would be like my only wish, because I think using it as a tool would be totally fine. But I think, yeah, if you're just like, make a song that sounds like Rezz, and like AI goes, here you go, and then you like upload that, like that's crazy.
It's fucking whack, by the way.
Yeah, that's insane. But
that is
yeah,
literally insane.
aside from that, I don't have too many thoughts about it. I mean, that's all I can say. Like, I just hope people aren't like using it in that way, because that's just insane.
Yeah.
But like, if you're using it to kind of like ignite ideas or you know what I mean, get something, whatever, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But I don't really have too much thoughts on it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
I was just curious. I know other artists have like talked about it and like had conversations. I've had conversations with them about it, so I'm just kind of curious about the future of that in general. You know, what advice would you have for any other artists? Like, you've gotten to this level that you are, right? Like, anyone else that is striving to get to that point, like, what is some advice that you would give someone? Like, you were at a time period once when you were typing in Rezz wrong on SoundCloud and made your name, right? So like, someone that is like trying to go for it, like, what's some advice you have for them?
I would say, well, specifically in this career, which is being electronic producer, DJ, artist situation, because obviously that's all I can speak for, is definitely make as much music as you possibly can, because I mean, in my opinion, that's just the most important thing. Like, is just the music that you're making, because like that can, in some cases, be enough to like get you noticed. In a lot of cases, that's what happens. Like, I'm fans of artists because of their music. You know what I mean? And I would say make as much as possible, and then also try and think of like a brand that can help, you know, piece it all together. Like, if you're making like creepy music, like maybe think of some sort of aesthetics like visually that might suit that. Or if you're making happy music, find aesthetics and visuals. Like, use things like Pinterest and stuff to like search up like little visuals that you like, and like see what sticks, like what you like, what matches, and like, yeah, source all that kind of all the stuff you can possibly do in order to fuel your artistic project. That's like, but the most important thing is make as much music as possible.
Wow, that's actually really good advice with the Pinterest thing too. Like,
yeah, it's like thinking,
you
gotta like think about all the different boxes to tick, because there's so many. There's like music, but then there's also like what you are going to look like on stage, what visuals you're going to have, what clothing you're going to wear, like everything. And it's kind of fun to think about all that stuff, because it's like, that's exciting. It's like, what are you going to wear? Like, what are you going to do? Like, why do you want to look? How do you want your show to look? How do you want it to feel, and stuff like that? So you start thinking about all that stuff, and then it like fuels you get excited, and then it gives you kind of like dopamine, and then you get motivation, and then you want to make more music, because it's like
cycle.
You get yourself in that cycle.
For sure.
And then you're in that flow, and the next thing you know, like, things are just happening, because you're just in this flow state of like making stuff and creating cool stuff, and then you're just gonna start noticing things happen, because that's just consistency.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what's up. Thank you for that answer, by the way. I think that's going to be really important to a lot of people. So, good stuff, dude. I appreciate you coming out. I'm getting the 1 minute mark right now. We got to wrap up.
Perfect.
So, we got to get you onto the main stage here at Breakaway right now. I'm getting yelled at by people in the back that you can't see. But, dude, thanks for coming on, all right?
Thank you.
Much love.
Thank you so much.
Peace.